Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's InsideAgameR. Welcome back to Pub Sim. So this game, unfortunately, I played about 4 or 5 episodes before, and then I went to Spain. People actually really enjoyed it. They enjoyed it a lot more than I expected, but I couldn't continue playing because it wouldn't run on the laptop very well when I was out in Spain. I said when I come back I'd have a look at it again, and I've come to have a look at it, and my save does not work no more because they upgraded the version to 1.0 recently. There is now new bars and pubs and stuff that we can buy. So unfortunately, not much we can do, but start again tonight. So episode 5, episode 1, same thing, right? Same thing, same difference. You squint a little bit, maybe. Good evening to everyone that's here so far. Hello, Dean, Mad Skills, Grimbled, Jordan, good evening. Georgina, Wiki, 194 Bus, Just Jace, Addy, hello, Anne Marie, hello, Flashy Macy, good evening, Angel Sim. Oh god, I was desperate for that. Iceman, your membership renewed, nice. Yeah, 14 months now. Bloody hell. Long time. Nice to have you here, though, mate. So, yeah, good. Hello, welcome. What day is it? Tuesday. So, normally we fly in on Tuesday. We're moving that to Thursday, but I've just had something literally come up. I might not be here Thursday now. So, what does that mean for flying? I don't know this week. It might have to wait till next week. Also, I wanted to cover the new SnowRunner. The new SnowRunner map is really bloody difficult. I was trying to open it up for the last 2 days and just struggling. So we will get onto that as well, maybe Friday. We'll see. Not sure. Kenneth the Great, hello. 69 past Iceman. Alright, let's get into a new game then. So we've got to get a new slot. Unfortunately, we've got to start again. So look, there are new options to the game, I believe. Lots of bug fixing, lots of things fixed from before. This is a postcard. A hound and hare. Okay, it's quite dark. So one thing we can do is nothing. Congratulations on the purchase of your fine establishment. I'm sure you'll find it's worth the 50k debt you're now in. I'll admit this place has seen better days, but give it a good cleanup and it'll be as good as new. Use top-notch computer I left you at the back to order stock, manage all aspects of your business. Try not to overspend, go bankrupt after one day, but don't underspend and disappoint your patrons. You'll work it out. Pleasure doing business. Alright, it's 8 in the morning, but it's very dark, so I'm assuming we can change the display here somewhere. Maybe if we change that, I don't know. I'm looking for something that might change the in-game brightness. Did that change any in-game brightness to anybody? I have friggin' no idea. It still seems very dark, right? Okay, we're going to rename this to exactly what I had before. So I grew up in pubs. My mum and dad own pubs all my life. We own two. One of them is the Golden Lion in Basingstoke. They don't own them anymore. They once the recession hit back in like 2005, they sold up. They also own the Skewers as well. There we go, the Golden Lion. We're gonna, in memory of my parents, since they're not particularly very well right now. Can I fix this light? Oh, we need to fix something. Okay, F to clean up. You can't tell me the lights are on in here, right? There we go. Now we can see what we're working with. Okay, then we got out the back here. This is our little office. All is good. Sent you the new version of the scenario. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. I won't be looking at Train Sim this week. I might have a look early next week. Maybe we'll do some Train Simulator on Monday next week. Been a little while. We can wash those windows. I can't do nothing with these ones. Okay, so open tablet. So we need some furniture for sure. No, apparently, no. We need to go order some furniture. Is what you need to do. Okay, so furniture store. Now the in-game brightness is so bright that that screen's not looking too healthy now, is it? Oh, the game brightness. It's this one here. Look, in-game monitor. What an idiot! Why did none of you tell me this? You're all there watching me and making me look like an idiot. There you go. That's what we wanted to change. Just a bit of brightness in the game. Ugh, this thing is still too bright. Yep, no idea. Okay, so we'll get one of them. That'll give us 4 tables. How much money do I have? I've got 300. No, that's total of 300. Oh, I've got 3 grand. Okay, let's get 2 tables. We're going to get 2 lights as well. We're going to need an old fridge. At the very least. Right, let's purchase all of those things. I need to fix that brightness of that screen. What's going on? No idea. You was going to. Yeah, you're all going to, but you know, you can just see me battling. I'm battling this frigging cold still. 3 weeks now I've been battling this cold. Friggin' this COVID has nothing on this. COVID was a breeze. What I've got right now is literally like definitely some friggin' dengue fever from some rotten stream from somewhere. We like watching me struggle. Yeah, why? Why? And then I get loads of comments saying, "Oh, you don't do this right." How many comments I got after schedule 1 saying, "Oh, you don't play the game right. You don't mix all the drugs. You don't." I'm like, anyone can play the game however they want. Like, freaking really, does it matter? Does it? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it does. Oh, okay, I just bought a second fridge for absolutely no reason. Right, let's get this table and chair in. We'll put the second one in this corner for now. And then we got the chairs. Oh, I'm gonna have to go pick that chair up and move it in a second. Brutal. Yeah, cough drop. Trust me, more than cough drops, I've done everything. I've been chugging bottles of everything. Alright, so we've got an old fridge and we've got some more ceiling lights. At the moment, we're okay because we've turned up the brightness. So we need to can get 3 kegs in. 3 kegs and 3 bottles is what we can do right now. We're going to go to Mr. Liqueur. Let's get the old Costas on draft. We definitely want to get the Peroni. It's expensive, but they sell for like £150 a pint, so we're going to keep that. And then we'll go with one of you. And then on the bottled beer front, let's get a Coors Light, a Strela, and a Kronenberg. So just so there's something different. Alright, that was a lot of money. A lot of money. Alright, so let's get the Costas set up. That's fine. Got the old Peroni. And the Buy-in-can. Right, so we need to just change this. There we go. Got a few new things there. Okay, a couple of bottles. The old Strela. Everyone needs a little bit of wife-beaten juice, right? And then we've got the calls. Right, so the next thing you need to do is set the prices. So yeah, everything's up to the 150. We'll see how that kind of goes. Yeah, 2 fridges in the old save. Yeah. No, it does not matter how you play. More the fact you play you think is best, like most players. No point pre-learning all the cheats. Well, look, the only thing I'm doing with Schedule 1, the reason why I'm not mixing loads of drugs is because I'm still doing a lot of the automation system. The whole idea was just save enough money for the warehouse so I can get more staff, so I can automate them doing more drugs like that. Glass champagne, that'd be $1,000, please. Well, you know, there are some places that would probably try and do that to you anyways. Hello? Patreons? Where are you all? Ah! How may I help you, you young fellow? Fight a Costa's draft. Okay, I gotta remember to play the game now. Costa's draft. Pretty sure it was let my finger off job. Okay, it still has this crazy money. You can't pick the prices, unfortunately. You just have to go with what the prices are. Find it Costas. Bank cards I like a little bit more. Can we use... Oh, we can. So 13, 42. Yeah, he wants a bottle of Dub Light. I don't have Dub Light. Well, you could offer him something else. Yeah. We have the Coors Light. No queuing up here now. You know, it's a pint of whatever we got. Buy-in-can or whatever it's meant to be. We'll skim a little bit off the top as well. 468. Okay, he wants another pint. So they did plan to add like food and stuff into this game at some point, a later update. I see that they did post something on Steam that they're having some publisher issues or something. I don't know if that's going to mean much or not. Right, let's just clean some glasses. Bottle of Costas. I do not have that, sir. How about a nice bottle of Strella? I've seen on other videos people doing multiplayer on Schedule 1. Is that not a thing? Yeah, multiplayer is a thing. I'm not against doing it. A bottle of Cools. Just no one's really kind of put their hand up and said they want to play, so I'm not, you know, I've not gone out of my way. Like, I mean, easy either or, you know. What would this guy like? A bottle of Strella. Okay, that's 31.25. No, look, twins. Bottle of Costas. We don't have Costas. Not the first time you've asked me that tonight. Okay, you'll just have to have that. Okay, it's nearly the end of the day. Coming back for more already. Pint of the bacon. For me, when it comes to what I drink, I usually drink Guinness. Is my go-to kind of pint. If it's a really hot summer's day, I am known for a cider. But I mainly drink Guinness. Guinness is what I mainly drink. Bottle of Cools. Ignoring the chat, just lots to do. Now, we have to pay loans every day as well. I don't know what the loan is per day at the moment. We'll find out. Okay, pick up all the bottles. It's one bottle or one thing of Peroni. Now, we did get the second fridge, so we could get some more drinks. Alright, we're done for the day. So, loan is $250 a day at the moment. Quite painful. Okay, any other dirt to clean up? Oh yeah, look. So, what we could do is get one of you, get the dub light, and get one of you. We'll put this in the other fridge, right? Hey, Tony, Guinness is good for you. Well, this is also very true. Guinness is good for the blood, full of iron, and other good things for you. But yeah, I've always been a kind of Guinness drinker, so... Like I said, unless it's a really, really hot summer's day, then yeah, I do like the odd cider. Especially if I can get something cloudy. I like a good cloudy cider. Why did you not order the Forget Me? Oh, let's leave it as that for the minute. let's open up. What age did I put up my first pint? Oh, probably about 10, 11. At the end of the night when the bar used to close and you used to have lock-ins, I used to do pour all the pints for everybody after then. So yeah, very young. Remember to do the markup on the PC? Yep, I'm on 150% for everything at the moment. Everything is on 150%. So we wait. Copperberg mixed fruit cider is my go-to. I don't like too many sweet ciders. Like for me, I like a good kind of cloudy apple cider. Hey, Metallica. Membership will not be renewed in a week. Hard times. Ah, yeah. No, don't worry about that. Pint of Costas. He needs a pint. This guy looks like he's on hard times too. He looks a bit stressed. One dirty window. Oh man. Pint of the whatchamacallit one? Let's pour pints. Wish they all paid by card. Bottle of Costas. My mum and dad started letting me drink beer from about 13, 14. They used to let me out. It started off with like half a pint when we had the lock-ins. And then it just kind of gradually grew. They were always good with me with alcohol. They let me, you know, even when I was quite young. I was going to house parties or anything like that. They used to give me a bottle of vodka or something. Pint of Costas. They knew that I was always kind of respectful. Because like the way I grew up in the environment and with the people, I was always a bit older than, you know, my age and... you know, I was always, they always kind of knew that I understood the alcohol, not to kind of abuse it, get stupid with it. I'm the same, love of real ale. I don't mind some of the kind of real ales actually as well. I do like some of them. I like a lot more of the, you know, like the special kind of one-off kind of ones, or, you know. 15... I mean, 15 euros a pint is pretty much what you're paying here in Ireland now. Don't cover lemonade with a bit of lime. Oh. Surprised you're not a Pims fan. Kind of... Yeah, so that's... To be honest with you, if I go on to spirits, things get messy. If I stay on one thing the whole night, I'll be okay the next day. If I start mixing drinks, I'll start going on to the spirits. If I went on to spirits, it used to be vodka, mainly. I do like, used to like some rums. Fine. I can't remember what he said. I think he said this. Okay, 15. Try my best to... You know, it's a good old bottle of Costas. Let's go to Devon, Southwest. Oh yeah, the good old Scrumpy Jack. Pint of Costas. Yeah, Scrumpy Jack's nice. Especially if you get the cloudy one. Don't walk a green label. Oof. Yeah, like I said, I'm not massive on the spirits. If I go onto spirits, then generally things get quite messy. I mean, some of you have already heard the story about the last time I drank whiskey in Spain, strip club. That was a bit of a mess. Not this time in Spain, a long time ago in Spain. Kind of stayed away ever since. A bottle of Cerrone. I don't have freaking Cerrone. No. Okay, we do have the this stuff. We'll give him one of them. Look at that, 68 a bottle. Jesus Christ, I can't. A lot of people. I already am struggling. Bottle of Lenningsberg. I don't think I've got Lenningsberg. What's this? Noir. I have a bottle of Strella. Bottle of Cools. Pint of Draft. Gotta keep the place clean. No, don't have the Cerrone, so he's gonna disappear. It's not a bottle of coolers. Okay, that's everybody done for today. Made a little bit of money, not a lot. I think we got enough for today, though. Apart from what was on the bottom here, I didn't get anything for the bottom yet. Okay, so we could get a few more bottled beers. We get a noir. So we've got the spaghetti now. This is worth quite a bit of money. Money's quite hard to come by in this game. Especially when you first get going. If you need cleaning. I think we're all good. We keep going. The start of the game is quite slow. I can remember till you get the staff. Yeah, it is. I think staff you have to be a certain level, right? Level 5 at the least. So, yeah. Got a little bit of work to do. How much to fix the front? 200 quid. Let's fix the front. I can't handle it being broken. It's a brand new window. It's a bit dirty. Okay, they're saying the drinks are quite cheap, so let's jack up the prices again. Hey, Truck and Davo, good evening, how are you? How are things? Okay, 31, 61. Water coolers light. They're saying that the drinks aren't cheap anymore. I don't mind that. I'd rather be making money. It just means we level up slower. That's the only thing. We need the Peroni drinkers. Ah, you just finished your day. Nice. You're out trucking again now, aren't you? Are you doing long distance trucking? Well, a dub light, please. The dubs. I don't think anyone drank any of this stuff since the scandal of the lady man. I thought that ruined the reputation of dub light, but what do I know? They all want the drink. Okay, 150, 61. All of the old Costas. Okay, doesn't seem to be any dirt kicking around. Running regional about 500-mile radius. Oh, that's not too bad. Are you going home every night or are you staying in the truck? Yeah, they all want to drink bottles tonight. Okay, he wants a bottle of the dub. Rub-a-dub. You only sell warm beer bottles because you never close the fridge. Yep, pretty much. To be honest with you, in the game it doesn't really matter. If it mattered, I'd do it, but it really doesn't. I don't think these fridges are working anyways, if I'm honest. Could be the last pint of this I have. Pint of Costas. But they're 2-1 down against PSG. I don't see them beating PSG tonight. Aren't they already like 3-0 down anyways in aggregate or something? Oh, we didn't make much money today. Costing myself money here. Alright, one thing we need is one of you. I know I was nearly running out. Windows are clean. No, the cobwebs. Go home every 2 to 3 weeks. That's not too bad, I suppose. 5 to an aggregate. Yeah, I still can't see them bringing it back. You start a new game? Yeah, I had to because the update broke the save, so we had no choice but to start again. Unfortunately. Not ideal, but we'll make do, right? Bum ba dum ba dum. $161. Yeah, you want a bottle of the old dub light? Yeah, I know. Well, look, at least we're live streaming, so we might be able to move forward quite fast. Like 350. Couldn't got there any more awkwardly, could we? Oh, gotta get the cobweb. Big fan of the name, Dub Light. Okay, 3161. Freaking out, finally, our first Cerrone. This is the moneymaker. $120 a pint. Whoa. You and Nemo Lass should collaborate on a game. You both give off mellow vibes. I have no idea who that is, if I'm honest with it. Might check them out. We'll see. Nemo. Yeah, the fridges are pretty dirty, let's be honest. Oh. Oh, barkeep, serve the beer. Bottle of Lenningsberg. Great. Is that the one I don't have selling? Hey Jim, good evening. Oh, I just wish the numbers weren't so fiddly here, because it grinds you down. Follow cools. I wish we could select our own prices just so we can just set them to even numbers. Do 350 60 70 85 9 all the costas. I just wish my cough would disappear, making it very hard to talk around me wanting to cough. 650. Thank you, sir. Ah, someone made a mess of my table. I think this is a bar. There's one thing missing in PubSim which could price of each. Yeah, it's so nice if we could just set the prices, because this till thing is a nightmare until we get staff. You want to see old Lenningsberg we don't have? It's a bit of a nightmare. Okay, so money, spent money, loan to pay 250, so we made no money pretty much. Ouch. Right, the only thing we do need is we need to get a barrel of this. Don't run out today, I'd say. I think technically we can have staff now. It'll cost me 150. Let's get through another day at least before we get staff. No dust anywhere. Trucker, what do you think this is? Hooters? Come on. Yeah, so this number thing, it just breaks your head, to be honest with you, doing the numbers. Saying that, my lights are very poor tonight, aren't they? I'm not sure why. A little bit better. Might be a bit bright now. Ah, Bottle of Noir. I used to love that game, LA Noir. Did any of you ever play that game? Best detective game they ever made. Freaks me out with the eyes and stuff. What a cool's light. I hear the Hooters are going down the pan. Are they filing for bankruptcy or something, I read? Yeah, I'm Harris. No worries, mate. Never too late. Especially when I'm struggling anyways. Ugh. Cerrone. This is the stuff we need to be selling. Okay, I don't know what happened there. She gave me a card. Then we got cash. Regular Hooters making more money in tips than the managers. Well, are you surprised? I mean, if I'm going around with my tits out, I'd expect a good tip. Probably not a... Twin Peaks. I thought Twin Peaks was struggling as well, but I know Hooters there was saying something about filing for bankruptcy or something I read somewhere. That they reckon they're going under. Barney Ox, good evening. Have you ever had a cold and have a cake of course? Yeah, I need something. Yeah, look, this cold now 3 weeks. The thing is, I'm not like struggling with it anymore. I've just got this like stupid tickly cough that I can't get rid of. Doesn't matter what I do, just won't go. That guy looks like he's about to commit a crime. What do you need, sir? Bottle of Estrella. We have a bottle of Estrella. Dub light. Hey there, Hooters girl. I was jealous with how much she used to bring home. But you weren't jealous about the guys dribbling all over her. You're just jealous about the money. Did Arsenal lose tonight? Oh no, hang on. Okay, so I'll check for you. We'll be fine. Well, you know. It's just a bit ridiculous. It's just there's a real nasty bug. Pretty much everybody I know right now is sick, and they're all struggling with the same thing, and they've all kind of been going for a few weeks. But for bankruptcy, but they're still in business, probably just restructuring. They'll probably just sell a couple of them, wouldn't they? And that's what you normally do, just sell a couple of your big ones off, then restructure your money afterwards. I'm a Twin Peaks guy. So what's the real difference? Is it just the same thing though? Dub light. The only thing I know about Twin Peaks is the guy has been on Fast and Loud a few times. He's had a few trucks built from the Gas Monkey garage, didn't he? That's about as much as I know of Twin Peaks. And he used to bring the girls along. For some reason I can't pick up. Okay. Been a good day's takings this because of the amount of money we're making. Selling the expensive stuff. Man United have been crap this year. We'll see what they do in the summer. Let's see how much money they give him, and then see what kind of team he builds. But yeah, United are in the dogs. I've been watching ice hockey again recently. Pint of Lenningsberg. Oh, I don't have Lenningsberg. Yeah, you're on a bottle noir. I was watching the LA Knights this morning versus the Oilers. Okay, so we actually made some money for the first time. Good. Let's order the barkeep. And the other thing is licenses. Spirit licenses are grand. Friggin', we're miles away. Okay, that's okay for the minute then. They're the only people they can serve though until I put in a second till. How much does one of those things cost? Another 150. So we'll have to get through the day probably. I'll have to be the glorified cleaner. So yeah, so there's a bit of a mix between, you can't level up. If you start selling them drinks that they didn't order, they will pay for it, but your ratings go down. So it's all about the ratings up there for your bar level. So as you can see here, you get plus this, plus that. You lose that if you give them the wrong drink. So there's a bit of a balance there. Matthew, what's going on, Man United? Just too much has happened. They're just a little bit in the shit, really. Let's just be honest. I don't know. We'll have to see next year. Give them some money. No European football. See what they do. See who he buys. Want my team to get more good players in with Salah, his age, Van Dijk. They should get someone in before they have. Well, you know, Van Dijk I'm not that bothered about, but Salah, keeping Salah was a big thing for Liverpool. I'm surprised he didn't go off, go get the money from somewhere else. Well, the thing is, yeah, so basically what they've done, they've changed the manager, but the manager plays a lot differently to the last manager. So the players don't work in the system that he wants to play, but he won't adapt to the players. It's his system or nothing. So basically, he needs to sell a few people in the summer. We need to raise some money, and we need to just kind of see how it kind of goes, really. We'll see who he buys. He's big into the young kids. We don't really have a proper striker. I like Rasmus Højlund. But the problem is, he's scoring 1 goal every 10 games. That's not going to work. You need a proven goal scorer. So, you know, we're either going to go for the Gokes, who used to play with the manager, or I see us going for the Napoli guy, Victor. One or the other. But we need a striker. I like Højlund, but he needed time to develop, and in that system, he's not going to work, to be honest. Oh, yeah, look. You are correct. I'm just a glorified cleaner now. What I'd want to do is expand the bar by 2, get another draft thing and another till. Probably afford those bits now. Alright, let's move that corner piece out of the way. You know, this gives me something to do, I suppose. Okay, 1839. So yeah, we're gonna have to spend some money on some other things, I think. Yeah, he wants a Strela. We said no, so he's gonna get the Peroni. This will make him happy. Well, we got Cerrone, but it's Peroni, and then we got the Heineken, the Heineken. Place is a mess. Yeah, he wants Lenningsberg. I don't have Lenningsberg. He's gonna go elsewhere. That's fine. I think we will buy some though. I think we're looking alright. Am I allowed to say Fosters? I can say what I want. It's just the game, for copyright reasons, are not allowed to say Fosters. We know what they all are. Like, we know Noir is Cronenberg, Strela is Stella, Cool's Light, or whatever they've called themselves. Cool Light. Pint of Strela. And I'm just turning everyone away. What's going on? More game has been showcasing his missing maybe an auto collect for rent. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any staff in the game. I looked everywhere. Even later in the game, there doesn't seem to be anything. Peroni. £120 for a bottle of Peroni. Yeah, look. Okay, first things first is we need to probably order the other two drafts then. Let's get a Lenningsberg and a Strela. Bottle beer wise, we'll try and hold off with what we got. We got a couple of bottles for today. I think that's fine. Strela, Ella, eh. Okay, now we've got the Strela and the Lenningsberg. We'll put our Costas up here as well. Always seems to be the most popular. Alright, let's open up. Chopmall game comes out in 2 days, isn't it? I did see today my game had a bit of a big update. It had about 2 gigabytes. First time they've updated the game since they gave it to me, so... Good old Peronis. Hey, Lewis, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. Went in the bar. We said Peroni. And those tall, skinny, fancy glasses. Yeah. Yeah, we had to. As part of the brand, like, they'd come in and fit the pumps in the bars and stuff. We'd have to serve it in, like, certain bloody glasses. And, like, you know, you'd nearly put a Stella in one of these things. Can we put it in here? Oh, no. We're not allowed. I think he said Lenningsberg, right? Okay, 44.19. Good. Money can be made. The Bayukin is about to run out though, so we probably should get another one of them. Right, all good there. Bottle of Strela. No. Okay, 1250. Cobwebs down here. We cannot be having that in this bar. You only serve beer or spirits as well. So you can, yeah, Lenny's Birds Carlsberg. You can get spirits, but it's under, oh, is it management? So we need to get licenses. So that you got basic spirits, platinum spirits, professional spirits, basic wine, platinum wine. So there's lots of licenses here. Money is just a bit of a slog at the moment. After this day, we're going to put another table down to get some more people. Okay, this guy wants a pint of Strella. So, yeah, we'll put another table down after this. Okay, 5601. See, I just wish we could change the prices, because the prices are bloody annoying. He wants a pint of Strella as well. They're all on the wife-beating juice tonight. Right, let's go clean some tables quickly. He wants a bottle of Strella. Got no bottles of Strella left. Don't worry, sir. Just stocking back up. Right on the floor for a second. Bottle of Beineken. Bottle of it. Bottle of Beineken. Alright, something similar. Well, we have it on draft, so that's what we're going to go with. $18.39. Yeah, say that this one's run out then. One thing I used to hate is the drays coming at like 6 in the morning. My dad used to send me down to empty all the barrels out. Pint of Strella. But now we've got better option beers. We are making a bit more money per day, so can't complain. Don't want my pint glass to be long and thin. I want it to be short and fat. It's just the way it is. Oh, Aston Villa scored. Ooh, 4-5. I mean, if they pull it off, fair play to them. Bottle of Beineken. I don't have that. You'd like to think PSG would finish them off, though. I think the big one is Real Madrid. I think Real Madrid are going out. I think Arsenal have dicked over Real Madrid there. I don't think they're coming back from their deficit. Are they playing tomorrow? Wow, look at the mess. Clean up the bar. Yeah, you're doing okay. You're doing okay. Move you back down here. Okay, so we need to buy another table and chairs. Should easily be able to squeeze at least another one in it. We need more Patreons. Coolers. I really don't want to get another fridge if I can help it. Right, we'll put you down there. Put you down there. So yeah, the price thing is the biggest thing that does my head in with the whole game. We could just change a little bit of that. It would be so much better. Oh, that's not the Barnaby. No, I don't know. I think if they throw away, what was it 3-0 last week? I'd be surprised. Is there 2 keys or Carlton Draft in the licenses? I don't know. I have to unlock more licenses yet. I think beer-wise, no. I think this is the only beer license there is. Wine and spirits, you got some stuff here. Rums, gins, vodka. There was a bottle of Peroni. They can give you the Leninsberg. There you go, look. Whatever that was. 88.50. The Noir might run out. Windows don't need washing. Clean up you. Right, Estrella Draft. Doing any real life flying? That's what my plan is for tomorrow. That's why I've had a bit of something come up. I've decided that I might go do some flying for the day on Thursday. I might try and record a video for you lot. Yeah, I told the developer's in my Discord. He is there. I have mentioned it, but if it comes on a later update or not, I don't know. He's supposed to be adding food and stuff later on. Lots of other little bits and pieces. They got big plans for the game, but it just depends how long it takes for each update and stuff. That's going to be the... That's the kind of big question, really. Yeah, you want Leninsberg. $44.19. Thank you, sir. Okay, that's $12.50. Have I ever considered flying for an airline? Yeah, I had a big interview for Aer Lingus there a couple of weeks back. But at the same time, I'm not too bothered. I like my little thing. You know, if YouTube made a little bit more money on the side, that'd even be even nicer. You know, maybe one day. If I could go full time, I would, and you'd get longer streams, more videos, better quality videos too, instead of me rushing around like I usually am. But you know, it is what it is. Right, pick up all the glass. Bottle of Costas. Yeah, he wants Carlsberg. Leninsberg to all of you lot. Can't handle the dirt. Selling a lot of bottles of Strella. I was reading the wrong one there. Oops. Do we need to take over your channel with member gifts to get? No, 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 no. Don't be doing any of that crack now. Yeah, if I'd been referred to the spinal clinic for giving morphine today. Ooh, morphine's good. I was on morphine there for 2 years. Coming off it was the issue. It took me 3 hard months coming off morphine. I was addicted like crack. I was after my car crash. Yeah, I was on morphine for 2 years, and when the day came when they told me they were taking me off it and giving me just Tylex and stuff, it nearly broke me. They had to wean me off it, but oh, it was still horrible. They weaned me off it like 1 milligram a week. It still nearly broke me in half coming off that. Yeah, no blaming cats. Hey, Sophie, good evening, Lenningsberg. I do promise them next week, members only videos are going to be coming. So the member only videos will be, basically I'll pick one game a month and I'll play that game to death. Or unless we finish it before the month's out. It won't be a video every day. It'll be like maybe every 2nd or 3rd day, the best I can. So the members only will get, on the YouTube tab page, you guys can basically vote. I'll put up a separate thing for you guys. And, so that series be picked by the members. Angel, do not do it. What are the calls like? And I was thinking about making my flying videos mostly members only. It might be a bit funny. I know there's a lot of people that can't do the membership thing and they want to see some of the flying, so I'll mix it a little bit. But I'll do mostly my flying videos via members only. They're not videos that I particularly do very well on the channel anyways, I don't think, because it's simulation gaming and simulating real life flying. You know, people might not be so keen. Maybe we'll try a video or 2 and see, but the plan was to put them towards that. Hey, David Curtis, good evening. I just want to give something back to the members, because I know it's £1 a month is nothing, but, well, something for a lot of people. I mean, imagine if I could get everyone to do the 99p membership a month, you know, I'd have 40,000 a month. I'd go full-time, no problem. I suppose once you take your taxes out, you might get about 20 grand a month. Yeah, it's a bit of a hard one, isn't it? But I do want to do more of the memberships this year. Hey, it's being rain now. Let's clean up the place. Windows are clean. 166. Okay, so it looks like we actually are making some money now, which is good. Yeah, no doing anything. Okay, we could do some bottles of Noir and Stella. Yeah, so that's the plan. So keep an eye out. Next week I'll probably put up a poll for the members to pick your first game. Unless any of you members are here in the chat, want to throw a few games my way. Could be old, could be new, doesn't really matter. There's something that you might actually want to see a series on that I'll have to stick to. I was thinking Software Inc. Maybe, for the first one. Yep. So Addy, I mean, you're a member anyway, so if I do it that way... So basically, I might go up flying on Thursday. There's a small window of opportunity before there's a lot of bad weather here, so I'm thinking I might go up and maybe I'll record a small little flight. It'll be the first time I've recorded in it. We'll see what the quality's like. Obviously, it's going to take me a while to get that kind of going. I'm trying to move my plane down here. It's still not here with me. It's still in the north, so it's a 4-hour drive away. But the plan is by the end of May to have it here. And then once it's here, obviously, then videos will come a lot faster. Software Inc. Yeah, I love a bit of Software Inc. I'm very susceptible to a bit of Software Inc. Alright, let's start a shift anyways. While we're here. What about going back to Underground Garage? You only did 1 or 2 videos. The only reason... So basically, there's so many games coming out all the time. So with YouTube, you've got to kind of follow the trends, unfortunately. I don't like to be that person, but we do have to a little bit. Otherwise, like, if I have a video that does 30,000 views and then I have a video that does 1,000 views, my algorithm drops. YouTube go, well, that video's shit, your rest of your videos are shit, so we won't push anymore. You've got to really keep the pace. So I always say, if a video now doesn't make 1,500 views, the series will go on pause unless there's a big update or something changed. And unfortunately, that game just died. People were not interested. So that's kind of the thing, because games are just coming out so thick and fast. I mean, look at every week now. I have 5 or 6 games to show you. Like, I have so many games this week already to show you. I had that Fool's Academy. I've got that new Wizard game where you build your own Hogwarts that comes out on the 17th. We'll probably stream that at some point. Like, I get like 10-15 games a week, and so what I try to do is just show you what's out there, and then you guys decide if you want to buy it and play it yourselves, kind of thing. That's nearly like more of a review channel these days than full-on series. Anything that does well, I do keep it going. Like, you know, last week with the it was a bottle of Strella. The shop manager game was doing quite well. Then the Sunset Motel hasn't stopped. That's still there. There's another episode of that tomorrow. That's the kind of thing. So yeah, the algorithm works in ways. It's a very weird thing. If you post like similar games, the algorithm thinks, okay, we keep pushing those games to people that if you watch Simulation, my videos might appear in front of you. It's all about impressions. If a game does badly, or you do different things, now I do different things, so my algorithm already doesn't really like me. I should just do like one thing all the time. It's like the flight streams. They're not good for my algorithm. The bus stuff now isn't very good for my algorithm. The train stuff really is not very good for the algorithm. So I just do them on the odd occasion now when I fancy doing them. And that's just kind of how it has to be. Because otherwise, when I play like new games, my YouTube then it doesn't push my videos to the top. And it's very hard to get games and videos to the top as it is. You know, there's so many YouTubers out there currently. Obviously, it's very saturated. Gaming is very saturated. That's the other thing. Gaming is seriously saturated. So, like, a new game comes out, you know, there's hundreds of us playing these games, and you got 100 videos to pick from. You only watch the people that you like to watch, and that's it, really. You know, I actually sometimes think videos aren't that great anymore. If I could stream longer, if time would allow me, it would be better. It'd be more beneficial to me than the videos. It's just what it is. You know, I can't stream 5 or 6 hours straight. I just don't have the freedom to do that. I got too much stuff going on with other things with work and other bits and pieces, so that can't work. But if it could work, it'd be great, but it's just unfortunate that's not the case. Fast food sim. Yeah, see, the thing about the fast food sim multiplayer, people were a bit like, nah, there's not actually that much to do in it. Because you can't design your own place. Gonna start Schedule 1 series, that'll do well. Schedule 1 I streamed yesterday, that was like episode number 6 of our stream. I've had that since it came out. And Schedule 1's done okay for me, but again, it's saturated. Every streamer right now is playing Scheduled 1. And as well as that, everybody has the game now. So, like, the game is getting played to death by everybody. That's why, when I streamed the other day, I haven't played any of the updates or anything like that. And, like, everybody else now is mixing crazy things, and, you know, they've played the game to death, so they don't, you know... This is just how it works. Unfortunately, this is just the way the world works when it comes to online stuff, and I don't want to fall massively behind, because look, one day I'd love to do this full time. If I could go full time at this, you know, that'd be great. Even if it was just for a few years to give it a go, and if it worked out, it worked out. But at the moment, my channel's just it's not strong enough. Subscribers mean nothing. You know, I've got 40,000 subscribers, there's 80 of you here, and most of you 80 are the same 80 that I have most nights, which is really nice, really cool. Glad you all come. But it just shows you subscribers mean nothing in terms of, you know, I can post a video, sometimes it'll get 50,000 views, and then sometimes it will get 1,000 views, sometimes a couple of hundred views. If I play Train Sim, a couple of hundred views if you're lucky. So it's just the way it is, unfortunately. So what I try to do is, if a video does over 1,500 views, I keep the series going. So you guys know what I'm looking for, roughly. And anything else in between, like I said, with like the train sims and stuff, like I enjoy them. I love playing train sims. I'm a transport enthusiast. I love transport stuff. I will continue to do them. I'm hoping the members only videos might help in a different way. We can get a good strong membership core. Maybe I'll do some more things, do some Q&As, or just like private streams and stuff where it's just members only. Try and give a few more perks. Like once a month we'll do a members only stream. Maybe it'll be multiplayer. Even if it's something stupid like Among Us and we can have a load of us playing. Whatever the case is. That's that kind of plan. Well, as I said, your videos have been helping me pass time in my surgery. Well, I'm glad your surgery went well, and I'm glad they help. And, you know, I know my videos aren't for everybody. You know, I am very much like, you know, I just play games and just kind of enjoy myself. I don't try and worry too much about too many things. Always easier said than done. Hey, this Strela is gone. Get a new one in. I didn't even think about checking these, you know. Okay, so the only one that's a bit low is the Lenningsberg. But yeah, look, my goal is to try and get to 60,000 this year. I've had such a bad start to the year because I've had so many personal problems. Like the last 3 weeks, I barely streamed or recorded properly. But I'm hoping that's all behind me now and we can go forward. And we're going to push on to at least... We're still aiming for the 60 anyways. We'll see how we go. BBs, hello. Hello, how's it going? Will you be revisiting Fuel Harvest together? Yes, the developer actually emailed me today with the full keys. I have to give Angel and Braver a key. I might actually have one more as well for somebody else. Maybe. I can't promise that yet. I can't remember. I didn't see how many was in the email, but I saw the email. Well, flash read the email. I'm gonna use your videos to play games. I don't have time to play. Going from work, zone into your videos before falling asleep. Yeah, a lot of people say that. A lot of people just kind of put me on because I don't jump around and go crazy, and they just kind of listen to me talk crap. And, you know, it works for some people, and I'm forever grateful, Sir Nigel. Yeah, YouTube, you literally have gaming and YouTube is the worst. If I did something like that was a bit more, I don't know. A lot of people like all the kind of prank stuff and the dancing stuff and all the shorts and stuff. And if I could get more into that kind of stuff, I would. I mean, I wish I could afford a proper editor instead of me editing, because that's why my videos don't get edited very well, because I'm the editor. I am the editor, I'm the publisher, I'm the creator, fortunately, I'm everything. But yeah, look, it's just one of those things. YouTube is a funny business. I'd love to go full-time. At the end of the year, if we hit that over the 50,000 and my videos are holding pretty strong and I can get a bit of a membership built by the end of the year, I will attempt to go full-time next year just for a little while to see. But we'll see how we go. Lost Yeti, hey, I do love these sort of games, but I feel like they're getting very samey at the minute. Yeah, look, every simulator right now is just saturated. And this is another problem, because you know what? I'm getting a lot of stick recently about playing games. Oh, it's the same game. Yeah. It is. A lot of them are the same. It's just unfortunate. It's just the way things are at the moment. You know, you get one good idea, one game sells well, and developers that can use UE engine very easily just throw together asset swaps and sell the game again. But I cover them all because, one, they get sent to me, so basically I don't pay for them. If I had to pay for all of them, I probably wouldn't play most of these games sometimes. Now, I do always kind of tell you guys, very much the same, it's this, it's that. And I leave it up to you guys to watch the game, see what you think of the game, and if you want to buy the game, that's completely up to you. You know, that's kind of the whole point of the channel, really, because there's just so many games. Key to what? That, you know, Fuel Together that we did multiplayer a couple of weeks back. We did... going around the oil fields. They sent me keys for the full game that we need to have a look at. Yeah, that'd be the plan. That's our goal for the year. We'll keep working full time on my other stuff, my real work, and we continue slogging this and see how we go. You know, it's come a long way, to be honest with you. If you go back 5 years when I started YouTube, and I spent 2 years streaming to myself or just playing games to myself, and you know, I still do. That's all I do, really. It was interesting all over the place. I posted a video working on my CB radio, tons of views. Yeah, it's just one of those weird things, isn't it? But unfortunately, the gaming is saturated, and everybody has their favorite person, really. Well, their favorite few streamers. They know what kind of games they're gonna play, and they watch them, and that's it. And then it's a competition because I could be streaming the same time as somebody else you like, and then you've got to make up your choice. Which game do you prefer that I'm playing? Oh, I'm InsideAgameR is flight simming tonight. Okay, I'm not that bothered by that. We'll go watch the other person, and that's completely fair. Like, and that's just the way it is. It does very much. If I just play simulators all the time, obviously the views are a lot stronger, but hopefully they update the full game a bit, sort a couple of bugs out. Well, look, they've had quite a bit of time. I believe that they fixed some things. I saw a patch notes thing on my... Because my key I've got is already a full key. But they sent me a few other keys for everybody else. We'll have to see. Right, we've got nearly 2 grand in the bank, so I kind of want to start investing in some other things. Bar extension is 400. So you can move out of here now to this place, but look, you need 150,000. We can sell this for 5 grand. Yeah, damn, that's just crazy. So we'll probably be looking at doing something with this next. Does that mean I've unlocked the new fridges? Oh, we have. We've got the modern fridges now, so we might want to get some of these. We'll work that out at the end of today. I want a bottle of Estrella. Did you see about an airport sim that got showcased a while back? Hasn't even had any updates. Which one's that? What the Cool's Light? I have an airport game called Terminal 1. It was supposed to release back in January, but they decided not to release it yet. I assume they're still working on it. I don't know if that's the one you're on about. We have no Leninberg here, and you're on draft. Ooh, 581. Come a long way. Start watching channel at 30,000. Some people have been here since like I had like 500 as Lightspeed. We've streamed live with Lightspeed a few times. We call him Snail Speed. He's been with me since about 500 subscribers. Like, it's amazing how many people still hang around and still support. And Leninberg draft, it's great. Like I said, unfortunately the competition is just massive. So YouTube is a hard gig, and if anybody wants to make a living off it, I'd probably say, unless you have some crazy plan or ideas that nobody else has come up with, probably not. I mean, look, I've been 5 years to grow to this stage, so, you know. Inside helped me out so much, says, when I was put, yeah, big thanks to Angel. Like, I literally, the sickness just came kind of overnight, and she very kindly offered to make a few videos. Unfortunately, the digging the hole wasn't very popular. I think simulators, people love watching things, most people hate doing in real life. But it's like, you know, I drive trucks and buses and stuff in real life, and I play the simulators, and yeah, I know what people are saying. It's just a weird thing, innit? We all have this, like, it's nearly like, sometimes as well, I find it's like, you know, you have your job, you might, I don't know, whatever industry you work in, and you've always thought about changing jobs, but you wouldn't do it because of money, starting from the bottom again. And sometimes these, like, simulators give you that kind of feeling of doing something else. Okay, you want a bottle of dub? Rubber dub, dub, dub. Right, let's... Oh, didn't turn off the camera in time. Are you the only one I watch regularly? T Martin I watch at times. I used to watch a lot of T Martin, and then I find it's like Dre. I used to really like Dre, like even before I started doing YouTube. I used to watch a lot of his videos, and not just Dre. Who's the other one? He just basically does the 5M stuff now. Friggin' hell, what's his name? Anyways, I used to watch a lot of these people, and I used to love them, but they all changed to this weird style. Like, the thing with YouTube is everyone always just changes. As soon as, like, the next big thing comes in, they all just kind of change the way they are and who they are. And, like, I'm not going to change. I'm just going to keep playing games. I do the odd vlog here and there and a few other bits and pieces, but, like, the main thing is just, you know, I'll always... This style will always be my style. I don't know how to be anything else, so... But I used to love watching all those people. Now I can't watch Stray at all. Does my head in. Things YouTube is not just competing with other channels that cover similar topics. You're competing with every other channel related or not. This is true. Yeah, so if I was to show you the background, I'm not allowed to because you get in trouble with YouTube, but if I showed you all my algorithm stuff, so basically I get breakdowns of my algorithm. I know who's watching me in what country, how old you are, I know what country you're from, I know how long you're watching for. And you see my algorithm, and you see the impressions. So basically, YouTube today might have thrown my video out to 1 million people today. So it's had 1 million chance to catch someone's eye to subscribe. And that's what you're relying on. It's not just about people coming back, because I only get about maybe 40% of people come back every month to most games when I get my breakdowns. And there's a big part of it, they don't subscribe or, you know, whatever. A lot of people don't subscribe. People just know who you are and they just type in your name. They don't subscribe for whatever reason, you know. And like I said, subscribing doesn't really help too much. Right. I made a bit of a balls here. I need... Get an empty beer crate. It's the only way I'm going to be able to empty these fridges. Okay, so we've got furniture, we've got the fridge. Aha. I can use this box. Might not have needed that. Okay, so any other beers are missing now, we should be able to fit them in the fridge. Alright, let's take these guys. Alright, we're gonna throw you in the bin. I'm gonna pick this up. Toggle, place, rotate, place in inventory. So, I'm gonna sell you for a $5. Right, that's not what I asked you to do. Get in another one of these fridges. Again, hell. Okay, we'll put the other one here. Can we not go side by side? Alright, well that's annoying. Start moving you. Sell you. We go back down to the beers then. So we got... Move these up to 16. We'll get one. Right. That was a grand spent on beer. Bloody hell. Okay, that's the old Peronis. Okay, so we have a bottle of pretty much everything then. have to do for a minute. Alright, let's open up. Probably can get the second member of staff now if I want it as well, but we'll keep saving a bit more money because I want to open the bar up next. The 132 lost 5-4. Oh, okay, Jesus, you had me going then. I'm gonna try to go and play ATS at every chance I get. Some people love it. It's like flying. See, the thing is now I fly so much in real life that when I do the flight sims, I don't always enjoy them as much. It's a bit weird. Content creators change what they make videos on to stay on top. As a viewer, I've changed what I watch a lot. This is the thing, and you know, a lot of people now prefer that kind of Mr. Beast style of game shows, or you know, they're doing, I don't know, I don't know how to explain it, but you know, they're doing all the kind of silly stuff and the pranks, and yeah, it's just not me. I don't have the production, I don't have the money to build a production unit to be able to do these nice things. Like, I'm in a room, very small room, I've got my very small setup, that's all I have. Like, I don't have crazy money spent. I upgrade my PC when I can. To be honest with you, it needs an upgrade again now, but we'll have to wait a while. Yeah, I could do with a new motherboard, I think, so I'm probably going to do a full rebuild very soon. I might even give this away to a member. That's what we might do. You can have my PC. It might need a bit of work cleaning it all up, but, you know. I want to do YouTube, trucking and gaming. I just don't want to edit. Yeah, so this is the thing. And I don't edit very much because I don't enjoy editing because I just don't understand. Like, some people can sit there and they'll spend 3 or 4 hours and they love it. I can't do that. I don't have the time either. If I spent all that time editing, I never make any videos. Where the frig is everybody? Oh, it's the end of the day. Oh, yeah, look. All this talking, I'm not even paying attention on what we're supposed to be doing. Is it bad? I'm building a PC that is for streaming, editing videos, and I plan on watching YouTube instead. Well, no, it just depends on what you want to do, doesn't it? I went full time, you could do weekly compilation. Yeah, look, if I went full time, I have a few ideas of things that I'd like to do, but I need to be able to get to that point where I know it's sustainable full time. That's the hard thing, and it's scary because, like, last month I had a really good month. I had nearly 500,000 views last month. This month I've only had, and I'm struggling, and the analytics are showing that I'm only on about 150,000 views or something crazy. Like, or I'm down 150,000 views from last month, and this is the thing. And sometimes it's the games. Sometimes we might go a month where the games are very ugh, and then the next month we'll have these games that will just do really, really well. Bottle of Cerrone. Oh, we have a bottle of this stuff now, love. There's nothing I don't have. Hey, Daniel, good evening. It sucks. Our video takes 8 hours to edit. Yeah, so I don't do that. I just cut out bits where I'm coughing these days, or something's happened, the postman's turned up, or, you know, then it's just basically the beginning bit, put in my logos, done. You know, I'm not a massive editor. I have tried things like that in the past and tried to learn things a bit more, but mine still come out crap. Airport Renovator is the game. Ah, yeah, it's not quite ready yet, I don't think. That is a game I am interested in, though. Pint of Strella. Strella. Costas. But the old Costas is running out. We'll have to see what we got left. Oh, we've got plenty of Costas left. You can bit of Heineken. I've been God. My hand's all over the keyboard. I didn't have a chance to even turn off the microphone. I do try and turn off the microphone every time I need to clear my throat or cough. I am trying. Apologies. Oh, we've got a bit of cobwebs growing over here. He wants a pint of Strella. Been laid off due to ill health from driving buses 26 years, so I'm contemplating starting my YouTube again. Now I've got a bit of free time. Yep. Sorry that you've been laid off. But, yeah, you know, I started this when I was a bus driver too. I was in a really bad car accident that, well, I'll put it this way, I just wasn't in good shape. And basically I was on long-term sick. And yeah, that's basically what I did. I started YouTube because I was at home, and when you're used to working every day and then you finally you got nothing to do, it was killing me. And that's where YouTube started for me. And like I said, I wasn't too worried about it doing nothing. It wasn't about doing anything. It was just about me mentally keeping myself stimulated. And then look, it just kind of happened. And I'm not big by any means, but like there's a few people here, and you know, we get to have a chat here and there. Leninberg. Keeps me happy. Why is everyone queuing on my bloody side? Yeah, well, the ads they've taken away from the creators completely now. We used to have control of the ads. Even on my videos now, they're trying to put automatic ads in. Because they want you to pay for their thing. We could get this Spirits license, but I want to expand first. Okay, this Strella is running out. You want a pint of Leningsberg? Yeah, I'm still sick. I can't shift the cough. The cough just won't go away. And it's been literally 3 weeks of this carnage now. What level is next bar stuff? We've actually probably unlocked them already. It's just I wanted to wait till we expand so the three of us can work. I better do a bit of cleaning up here quickly. Here's the state of the place. What of Leningsberg? So yeah, the next license is the basic spirits, which is £1,000. They recommend that we should have 225. Yeah, we don't have that kind of capital. But yeah, so what I would do... Whoa. Hey, Lost Yeti became a member. Thank you. Much appreciated. Is we get the bar expansion. We expand the bar first. We can move this down. We can get another member of staff. And we can put in a few more tables. Now, I think we do have a couple of lights that we can use for now. Not so bad. We're pretty much back to where we were with my save, so that's good. So what I want to do is move all of this down. And we could get another cash register. Oh. We'll move these fridges down here for now. Also means we could hire the next worker. There we go. So we spent quite a bit of money there. Do you still have that loan to pay off, or do you pay off? No, that loan is still 250. Let's see how much of the loan's left. The loan takes ages to pay off. It's 50,000. Daily bill of 250. So I think I'm only paying the interest. So what, I've got 900. Let's just see, is that true? Oh, for frig's sake. Literally, this 250 is just the interest, I think. Alright, we'll try and pay a bit more and just see, does that change anything? Oh, for frig's sake. Right. I've got no money. Yeah, Strella's empty. The idea today would be to get another table in. So this is the thing with this game is you can't go too big too soon. You really got to take your time. But the Windows interface on here. MS-DOS. Before Windows, where you used to have to key in your commands. I can't believe we've barely been paying any of that loan off. It kind of breaks my heart a little bit. That's a bottle of Peroni. Need to sell more bottles of Peroni. What's happened here? Okay, so that all went a bit weird, didn't it? Minus Cerrone draft. S-DOS with died up. Got to love the good old days. Ah, yeah. MS-DOS was everything was on a floppy disk. But yeah, they were the days. I have a feeling that we had used to be a tip jar. Lights, shelves. Okay, so we've got all the pool tables and stuff now as well. Where is the tip jar? Yeah, this fella wants a pint of Strella. We'll fight over the same crap here. Minesweeper. You know what? It took me ages to work out how Minesweeper actually worked. But Pinball was like the game when Windows like first came out. Everyone played the Pinball. My granddad was addicted to it. That's all he'd play was Pinball. For me, it was all about Lemmings. I used to play a lot of Lemmings. I used to love Lemmings. Pint of Costas. Castle Wolfenstein? Yeah, oh yeah. Played that a lot too. Someone peed on my floor. I remember when my dad got to the first 96k, he was so excited to be able to call the game company. Which someone would bring back Soviet Strike. Oh god, that was not a good game. I did Yellingsburg. Hey, Eda Moon, good evening. Everything should be on a 200% markup, but he says one of them was really cheap. Maybe I could be making more money here. Spent a big chunk of today's money on some beer. A couple more in here. Hey, you are empty. That Peroni's about to go. Man, look at all these things. So obviously then the other thing we need to look at would be things like walls and floors. But again, that costs a lot of money. Do I think I'll stream this on again? I mean, if people want to see more of it, of course, you know, I'll let it fester for a few days there. And, you know, a lot of people enjoyed the video series I did of it. So yeah, I could see doing a bit more. It costs you an arm and a leg to upgrade the bar to the spirits bar, also get the spirits also for this game. Yeah, see, the money's a bit tight. Every time you do anything small, I mean, I just had to order more beer and look, all the money's gone. I've got to pay the bills for today. So basically I just lost a load of money today. Now my idea was to get another table in. Something cheap. And even if it's just 2 chairs for now. Just so there's... bring in a few more people maybe. Sub light's running out. Yeah, so this game, the biggest thing about this game is making money. Making money is tough. Yeah, I had a Commodore 64, Paperboy, those kind of games. I love Paperboy. I really like that laundromat game, but some people don't seem to enjoy it that much. I had a really good time. Actually, an actual simulator where actually, you know, when you're doing something, you have to actually think about all the things that you're doing. I thought it was great. I spent many an hour watching my stepdad make Soviet Strike and Desert Strike. Yeah, I used to love those games. Bottle Costas. Everyone's saying everything's extremely cheap. Are these the bottles or the pints? Or the draft? Okay, so let's mark up the bottles by another 50%. Okay, he wants a bottle of Costas. I just gave him too much money. He still says it's quite cheap. Clearly we could have been making some more money than I've been making. Bottle of Stella. I don't even see the Stella in there. Pint of Heineken. You did have everything up. Did I have everything up to 250? Okay, well. Did really enjoy it apart from the work flashbacks. The next episode gets better in the fact I've already made the next episode. That I just kind of understood what I had to do more. But yeah. No, everything's extremely cheap apparently. Can't be going out. So let's just mark up everything to 250. Bottle of Costas. Need to make some money. Everyone's saying my beer's cheap. Should be busier, no? Pint of Strella. Would love to see a remake of Trash Man on the Spectrum. Whoa. Me and him were playing City Beggars there. Bottle of Peroni. $31.88. Weird, some angles it won't let me do anything. Bottle of Cools. Pint of Costas. wrong with the damn costas? Okay, now it's working. Yeah, I think it's another good day's work. I don't know how to do this, but maybe throw it in the bin. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it there for tonight. Love the Medal of Honor to come back. Oh, I love Medal of Honor. I love Medal of Honor until they got to the point of, like, where they got to, like, Advanced Warfare. Medal of Honor 1, Medal of Honor 2, like, the best games ever. Really enjoyed... was it the Rising Sun as well? That wasn't too bad. Was that the one where you got to do Pearl Harbor? Not Pearl Harbor. Yeah, that was Pearl Harbor, wasn't it? And then you did the beaches of Normandy and stuff. That was a wicked game. But they destroyed that franchise. They tried to turn that into Call of Duty, and that's where they messed up. Instead of keeping what they were good for, they tried to make it into Call of Duty, and it really messed them up. Still serving a few people. Yeah, guys, so look, I'm going to leave it there for tonight. Anyone watching this back, let me know what you guys think if you want to do some more. I think we'll do another stream next week. I think if we do another stream, I mean, technically we've unlocked... The only thing we can't unlock is... Not being funny, I don't think we're ever going to move into that. 150,000 to move into this Emporium, which is just bananas. That's fine. Technically, we could get the other bar expansion if we really wished. So the other thing really would be to work towards the licenses. Technically, we can have a third barkeep now if we wish. Oh, we can get the cleaner now too. We should probably get that person. Stock worker. It's not that important at the moment. So yeah, the main thing would be just unlock a few of these things to see what they're like. So yeah. There we go, got the cleaner now doing his bit. Good old John. Oh, like there was something dirty. Collect. Oh, look, 29 in tips. Oh, okay, so tips do get in here. They're at 10 quid. They're all mine. I don't share tips with nobody. Okay, so look. I probably won't be streaming Thursday. If the plan is to go off flying, I won't be streaming Thursday, but I'll be back on Friday. I really want to do SnowRunner multiplayer, but it might be something else because I'm trying to unlock that map, and I've been doing it in my own time, and I haven't had a lot of time, and I'm trying doing things, but we'll see. We might look at that fuel together. I'll have a look at the keys that are sent across. We'll do something anyways on Friday, no matter what. And yeah, look, thank you for everyone for being here. Thank you for all your support as always, and hopefully I will see you all Friday night.